I actually uploaded a video on this channel, and this is your first time watching my video on this channel, please kindly like, subscribe to this video, because this video is filled with value. It's filled with absolutely value. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys on how to create an 11 lab voice. 11 lab voice. I'm going to be showing you how to create 11 lab voice. And this 11 lab voice, so it is what is a very popular voice that everyone uses, especially for faceless channels. Yes, and I know there are some challenges we want to encounter when you are creating voices on 11 labs, especially for those who have actually used their quarter, which is their text quarter. Now let me be heading to 11 labs right now. So this is 11 lab on the screen. Can you see? I don't know if you can see what I'm. So this is 11 lab on the screen. Now for this 11 lab you are seeing, I have an account with it. So you know, basically the traditional way is that when you create an account and your quarter has been finished, you understand, when your quarter gets finished, you understand, you know, when your quarter gets finished, you have to upgrade. And you understand, and if you click on this upgrade plan, if you click on this upgrade plan, you're going to be seeing a lot of plans available for everyone here. Like now we have the free plan, which is $0 forever, and we also have the starter plan, which is $8 per month, and we also have the creator plan, which is $11 per month. Or so now for the $0 per month, now it only has 10,000 characters you can create per month, which is 10 minutes audio for just a month. And you know you want to do more than 10-minute videos per more than 10-minute videos in a month. So that's the reason why you can see this free plan is not a good idea. You understand why? For the starter plan, if it is you are paying $5 for the starter plan, you can only have 30,000 characters per month, which is 30 minutes audio. Can you see? 30 minutes audio. Can you see? So you can only create 30-minute audio for the $5 per month plan. Why for the $11 per month you can create only 100,000 characters per month, which is 2 hours. So can you see the creator plan now? This is the creator plan, which is 100,000 characters per month, which is 2 hours. So if you are someone who wants to be very consistent on your channel, you want to be uploading videos, these 2 hours isn't enough for you, and you're going to be exhausting it. Now for $99 per month, you can see it has 10 hours, which is not still enough for me, but probably it's still okay, which is I think is the pro plan. Why this is the creator plan? Well, for the scale, I think is $330 per month. That's a lot, especially in our currency, which is Nigeria. I don't know which country I'm watching it from, but I'm thinking this is a lot. This is over close to 400k per month, paying for a voice over, which is an AI creator voiceover. But one thing about the 11 app is that their voices are always top notch. I will not lie to you, their voices are always top notch. Their voices are what? Always top notch. Can you see? But their plan is too expensive. Their plan is too expensive, especially for small channels. If you are a small channel and you are just starting up your channel, so their plan is very, very expensive and it's not ideal to go for. You understand? So although there are other AI creators, text to speech AI creators websites you can actually use, but they are not close to 11 labs. So 11 labs is one of the most popular voice you can ever see online, especially on YouTube and Facebook, even on TikTok. They mostly use these voices for faceless channels, and these faceless channels goes viral, very, very viral. So we have the likes of, which is the free plan, like we have the likes of other softwares like the Clipchamp, and we also have the TTS Maker. So I'm giving you a bonus now in case you still want to test out some other AI tools. These AI tools are actually trying seriously, but they are not that effective as the 11 labs. So actually, when I was using the 11 labs, I decided to use it. I tried before. I actually wanted to use 11 labs, but I was thinking that there is not a free option for it. So actually, when I discovered there is a free option for it, I started using it. But the minute they gave to me as a free option user, which is a free user, it wasn't enough, which is 10 minutes, because I needed to create over like 100 videos in a month. So 10 minutes cannot create 100 videos for me. So I exhausted the 10 minutes audio they gave to me as a free user in just in a day, because I almost create like 2 videos or 3 videos in a day, and these videos are long videos, you understand, so, or short videos. So basically this is not enough for me in a week self. So can you see? So I actually exhausted. So if you go to YouTube and if you find out YouTube channels online, you will discover that they will tell you that you should use temporary emails to create new accounts. You should use temporary emails to create new accounts, or which I did. So after like creating like 3 or 2 temporary emails on these 11 labs and using them, exhausting their quarter, I discovered that 11 labs are even more smarter. They register your IP on their website. They register your IP. I had to switch to another network, of which you will see many tutorials on YouTube, like from India and every other place, that they will tell you that you should switch to another network, or probably you should use a Wi-Fi, or probably you should understand, because if you are using the same network of which you use in creating different accounts, 11 labs will block you from their website because they already registered your IP and they know that you actually have an account before, so they don't recommend, or they don't support multiple accounts on the same IP address. So of which is giving a lot of users stress. You understand? Like someone like me now, if I go to my voices now, probably I go to my voices, I want to generate a voice now, because of which I've created over like seven accounts on these 11 labs. I have over like 7 accounts on these 11 labs. You understand? I have over 7 accounts. If I go to my speech, so if I go to my speech and I try to create an audio now. You understand? Because I have created this. If you look at this email you are seeing down here, it's a kind of temporary email I created. So this is like my fifth, seventh account I'm creating here. So most of the times it works in the night for me. But I have actually created a 7 accounts. They have already registered my IP, so they sometimes block users who actually have multiple accounts. Like this now, if I paste this, I copy this in from ChatGPT now, and I pasted it here, and I create on generate speech. Look at what happened.
Once upon a time, a man named Jerry was on a quest.
So it actually worked. Yeah, it actually worked. But sometimes there are some things they do show you, like your IP address has been blocked. Let me show you something like that. It mostly works at night when I'm using it. My 11 labs works at night. But let me show you what I mean by this blocking. I don't know if you have experienced it, you will know what I'm trying to say. So let me just duplicate this tab and show you some samples. A lot of people face these issues, especially me. I face issues in the morning. I don't know why. It works in the night, but whenever I try to use 11 labs in the morning, it doesn't work at all. So, and I actually have some students I'm actually teaching, of which there is a particular boy I'm actually teaching AI content creation, of which he could even generate, after creating like 2 emails, he couldn't use it at all. Even connecting to different phones, he used his mother's phone, his daddy's phone, he created to different phones, but it wasn't working. So I had to find out a way that I can actually help this guy for his channel, because one of the best AI voice you can ever use is 11 labs, and actually it works well on every video you create. So I now find out a way to do that. Now if you look at, let's search for something on 11 on your head. Yes, this is the error it actually shows on your screen, something like this. Can you see this? I don't know if you have seen something like this before. In the afternoon I'm going to have something like this on my screen. I don't know, Shabots. Currently now, we are in the evening. I'm recording this in the evening, so you cannot see that. So the reason why is because it mostly works in the evening for me. Even when I'm still using the same network, it works in the evening. But in the morning, it doesn't work at all. It works in the night without giving me this error you are seeing here. Let me just copy this in and take it to. I want you to understand. If you are someone who uses 11 labs, I don't need to explain too much for you. You could have understand what I'm trying to say here. So if I paste this thing on Google like this. Let me paste it on Google and click on search. Sorry, I'm going to be showing you an image. It's usually shown on the screen. Let me go to images. Something like this. You will see it on your screen. Something like this. I know, both on your phone, you will see it like that. You will see something like unusual activity detected. You're something like this. Flyer has been flagged. The system, can you see what I'm seeing here? This is exactly what you see on your screen when you're trying to generate an audio, if you have created multiple accounts. So they actually register your IP. So sometimes I do connect with VPN to block or change my IP. You understand? It works, but it's somewhat kind of stressful. So I came out with a method that can actually work for everybody. And this method, I just started transforming this method. I'm actually liking the result I'm getting. And the name of the website I'm actually using now is called play.ht. So I'm going to be copying this address now. I'm going to be creating a new account and show you the steps on how I actually generated audio with this play.ht now. So just follow up this video if you really want to learn something from it. So let me just paste it here now. Now with this website, I'm going to clone 11 labs voice. I'm going to clone it. So I'm going to clone it, and it's exactly going to be sounding like 11 lab. One thing I like this site. I actually just started using this site, but I don't know if you can give me a review. If you have used the site before, you can give me a review about the site. But I'm just starting using it, and I really love it because it gives me more hands more than 11 labs. And I really love their other AI voices that they actually have inbuilt in it. Also, it sounds like 11 lab, but more professional and real. I don't like my voices sounding like AI. I like them sounding natural with emotion. So they sound more realistic. Also, actually, the ones that are built on this site. And also, I'm going to be modeling 11 labs. So without going to 11 lab, I'm going to be modeling 11 lab voice. So the only thing you just need to do is to generate a voice script on 11 labs. Once you generate a voice script on 11 labs, you download it. You can find someone's phone. Maybe probably you don't have access to your own. You can use someone's phone. Tell the person to borrow his phone. Create an account. Generate a video, or probably if you have an audio already on 11 labs, you generated from 11 labs. Download that audio, or you save it somewhere. Copy that audio. Then go to this site, which is play.ht. Once you go to the site, click on login or sign up to create a new account. Then click on login with Google. Click on login with Google. Then, so guys, I just log into another browser now. So with another email. So I'm going to be selecting individual. I'm going to be selecting podcast. Then anyway, it does not mean. So this is the characters they are giving you. So can you see that it's easier to create new accounts here without stress compared to 11 labs? Or I don't know, Sha, but I'm using a different browser too. So now, as you can see, we have different voices available already on this site, which you can actually use. But if you are a very big fan of 11 labs and you don't want to miss out your voice, maybe probably you are someone who have already created videos on using the voice available on 11 labs and you don't want to change the tone of your voice. Now I'm going to be showing you, but before I show you how to clone the voice of 11 lab voice, let me show you some available voices I really love here on this play.it website. Look at the site here, play.ht. That is the name of the site. Just search on Google play.ht. You're going to be seeing the site, which is the first link. Now let me just play some voice and show you how it sounds.
Hey, I'm Will from Amazon. I'm calling in regards to the laptop stand you ordered last week. We've just,
so there's a particular voice. The other lady's
it turns
voice.
out that the product you bought is now at a distance.
All right, so teaching subtraction to a kid,
Can you see how very unique? And look at 11 lab voice. Let's just look at 11 lab. This 11 lab voice.
Allow the world.
Now look at some of the voices.
but these are not normal time.
Just the same way this one is. That's the same way that one sounds. Very natural and realistic. So
Hey there, this is Melissa from Amazon Customer Service.
can you see? Very nice. Let me look at this narrative.
This is a staple in any sort of marketing or copywriting. You need to address a very specific customer with your content, otherwise it won't resonate.
Can you see how natural it is? Very nice. I love it. And you know I love it because you can create accounts, a lot of accounts compared to ChatGPT. You understand? Like compared to 11 labs where they block your IP and other stuff. So you can try that. Let me see the feedback, because I just the second account I'm creating, because I finally discovered this thing yesterday based on my curiosity on how to still use my 11 lab voice without using 11 lab. You understand? So now let me just show you how to clone. So in this place, you select clone. You see I don't have an available clone voice, so I'll cancel it. Then I'll go to AI clone. Can you see it here? Click on AI clone. So I'll click on the plus icon here. Then I'm going to be uploading an 11 lab voice. So I'm going to be naming it 11 lab, or just probably just write 11 then labs. So can you see it now? I'm going to be uploading 11 lab voice into this thing now. The original 11 lab voice which I have now. I'm going to be showing you the similarities between them. So I'm going to be selecting one of the 11 lab voice I have here. So I'll upload it here. Then once I upload it, I'm going to be selecting is a middle-aged man. Then the voice sounds middle-aged and English. Then also it's a form of narrative. So it's a form of narrative. Then what else again? Let's go general American. So now let's do that. Then I'm going to be leaving this side and click on I hereby confirm and click on create clip. So can you see in just 30 seconds, in just 1 second, sorry, 1 second, that's created the voice for me. Now let's play what we have here.
This voice is brought to you by the community at Play. Our goal is to unlock voice creativity in the generative AI voice space. This is human-like voice in real time.
Can you see the way it sounds like 11 lab? Let's just.
This voice is brought to you by the community at play. Our goal is to unlock.
Can you see the way it sounds 11 lab? But this one is the enhanced version.
This voice is brought to you by the.
But it doesn't sound more natural like 11 lab. So I'm going to be looking at using the normal version. So I'll click on finish. So once I click on finish, I have successfully cloned 11 lab. So I don't need to go into 11 lab because I love this voice.
Allow the world.
Can you see the voice? So I love this voice. I don't, and you know, when my quarter finish, to create another account is always difficult. They will always block your IP. So to avoid those stress and issues, I just use my plates. I already cloned the 11 lab voice. Can you see it here? So I'll click on use. So once I click on use, what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to, one thing is that it actually has other voices so that are actually nice also. But you know, someone who is a fan of 11 lab who does not want to miss out the voice despite the issues of 11 lab, still want to still follow up, they can just clone the voice with this site, then still use the voice without using 11 lab. So you know, I'll just go to my ChatGPT right now, then I'm going to create content on ChatGPT, then paste it in the original 11 lab, and that also play it and see the difference. Let's see the similarities and differences between them. You're going to be seeing that it's close to 100%. I want you to rate it down on the comment section. How many percent is it? So let's just write me a favorite story. Let's see more shots. Okay, I think let's just copy this. We're gonna be using, okay, let's just use this second paragraph, or let's use the third paragraph. Let's do something. You can just use the third paragraph, copy it. So I'm going to be going to my audit site, then I'm going to paste it here in the original 11 lab. I'm using a browser which is this kind of browser, and I'm using VPN. I don't know if it actually works sometimes, but 11 lab sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't work. So I'm using France as the VPN. It's an Epic browser, so you can also try it if it will work for you. But for this plate, I'm going to also paste it here. I'm going to paste the script here also. So let's generate it here, and also let's generate it here and compare the two together, because this is the same voice. Okay.
The amulet, visions of Eldoria's past.
This is the original. This is the original 11 lab now, and this is the Play H80. So the Play H80 is still loading. Let's give it some time and see what's going to have as a result, and compare the two together and see whether there is a difference between the two of them. Understand? Let's see the difference.
The amulet, visions of Eldoria's past flooded her mind. Battles, celebrations, and the amulet's creation by an ancient sorcerer to protect the city from dark forces.
Let me see how it sounds. This is still loading. Usually don't take time like this, but let's see. I don't know if this network issue. I think we have it now. So this is the same browser. This is the 11 labs, and this is the Play HT. Now let's play the 11 labs. These 11 labs. Now let's play.
As she touched the amulet, visions of Eldoria's past flooded her mind.
Can you hear? Now let's look at what we have here.
As she touched the amulet, visions of Eldoria's past flooded her mind.
So is there any difference? Like, are you actually seeing any difference there? Now tell me, is there any difference there? Now with this AI, with this software now, you can create more than 20 accounts, you understand, without having issues, compared to 11 labs. When you create one account and it's finished, you create another account, they will block you. They'll say you have an IP issue, you understand. So probably my own works in the night, like as you can see it's working, but it works mostly at night, but in the morning it don't work. To tell you that same issue I showed you, which is on the screen before. Now for this one, can you see you can create multiple accounts? You understand? This is my sister's account I'm using. I can even use a temporary email to create an account, and you can see it's sounding the same thing, like just exactly like 11 labs. Now let me play 11 labs from the beginning.
As she touched the amulet, visions of Eldoria's past flooded her mind. Battles, celebrations, and the amulet's creation by an ancient sorcerer to protect the city from dark forces. Realizing the artifact's immense power, Lila knew she had to safeguard it.
So can you see? Let's just see what we have here also.
As she touched the amulet, visions of Eldoria's past flooded her mind, battles, celebrations, and the amulet's creation by an ancient sorcerer to protect the city from dark forces. Realizing the artifact's immense power, Lila knew she had to safeguard it.
No, because you can see it's actually exactly like 11 labs. There's some part that it will be rushing the words. So those parts, what you just have to do is to apply punctuations to it. Like for this mind here, it's not recognizing the semicolon. You can just put comma. Then for this other side, you can see it is very long. And the amulet is creation by an ancient sorcerer. Then you put comma here to protect the city. Then what you just have to do is to click on regenerate. Then you close this one, cancel it. So it's going to break down the speed, or probably you can reduce the speed here to 0.9. But I like putting the punctuation so to make it look more like. So if you love this video, you find it very educative, you find it very pleasing, and you don't want to, you can also share these videos to your friends who are content creators, or probably people who need this kind of video. Share it to them, comment, you rate this, compare these two AI together and rate it and see. Let me know the difference. Let me see whether you have been trying to use it before, or you have any other options you want to recommend, because there are actually other cloning AI softwares like the one of the script. I actually use the script also clone this thing perfectly. But the issue about the script that when you are using cloning, you have to pay for their subscription, of which, you know, as a beginner content creator, it's very hard for you to create those kind of amount of money in dollars. So now, as a beginner YouTuber, and you want to also maintain your voice, 11lab voice, this is the logic you can use. A very simple logic and very easy logic that won't stress you at all. So if you find this video interesting and you love this video and you want to see more like this kind of videos available, you want to see more of them, don't miss out, please like and subscribe to my channel, and also turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out of any of my similar videos like this. So peace out, see you in the next video. Love you guys. I remain FemDave.